Hey everybody, how's it going? How are you all doing? Hope we're doing well. We're back. We have two things left. Two things. A couple of things I did the other day. Added more sinks. So this is now running at 14.25. I've swapped these out. So this is now pushing into this radioactive waste barrel, which is pulling out here and going into these solar neutron activators. So that overnight it will store all the nuclear waste rather than turning it into plutonium. And then it all gets pushed into this radioactive waste barrel, which all then gets sent over here. This guy is slowly decaying. But these should eventually empty because there is no... This isn't going to run. I also added flight here. So we've got creative flight, which feels really good. So yeah, we got that, and those are the main changes. We basically need 2,000 buckets of polonium. Oh yeah, I also made these. I can't remember whether I did these on stream, but these are full-sized evaporation controllers. And I'm piping the heat out of here. So you are, still plenty of fuel, but I'm piping the heat into the entangle porter and just piping the heat directly into these guys, so that they are running as fast as they can, which means that we have a full chemical tank of lithium, which means we've basically got a full chemical tank of tritium and deuterium. And they won't... This obviously won't run at the minute because it's nighttime. But we need to wait. I need to wait to get enough polonium. So while we wait for that, have we actually taught it how to make the mechanized supercomputer? What do you go in? You go in the reaction chamber. Right, so we're gonna leave you in there, so you will craft up. So now we need binaural circuits. So the first thing we're gonna need is these accumulation processors, then we need qubits, and then we need these. So the accumulation processor, we can throw into the crystal assembler, which is this one. And you need these guys. I don't think I've got an accumulation press anywhere. Inscribed calculation. If you just crashed on me. Engineering, logic, silicon, concurrent, quantum. So I kind of want to make this circuit slicer, I think. Yeah, because otherwise I'm gonna have to make another. Yeah, so I need this circuit slicer. So let's just craft. So I need that press, that press, that press, that press, that press, that press, that and that. I need 8 of those. I need 1 of those. I need 1 of those. 1 of those. 1 of those. One of those. Oh yes, please. Twitch being Twitch, maybe. I'm not losing internet. Weird. Okay, concurrent press. That's you. So the concurrent press is the silicon press. Four intro crystals. And 3 Ivender. Okay, silicon press. It's just that. Logic press. It's just that. Engineering press is just that. Calculation press is just that. Okay, and then we throw all of them into the crystal assembler. And what do not at all. Kind of bad. Right, circuit slicer. We're going to put the circuit slicer there. Okay, you are going to push out. Not going to go into the reaction chamber. Right. Okay, you. Okay, next these. Can I get printed silicon in the circuit slicer? And then we can throw you into a crystal assembler. Which we already did. So you need to know how to make a block of silicon. And a block of sky steel. And you need to know how to make sky steel. In a reaction chamber. That one. And then, just in case, you can make those. Oh, I thought I told you how to make a block of silicon. We could do that block of silicon. That one. Yeah, there we go. You're crafting now. I mean, I could throw acceleration cards in there, but I don't necessarily need them. Okay, so that's the accumulation processes. Next up is these qubits. Okay, so for a qubit, we need these, some sort of pane, superconductor wire, we need cryofluid, we need tritium. Okay. So let's start with carbon plate. Goes in the compressor. Have I got a compressor? I have an electric compressor. So we need, let's go 1, 2. In fact, let's go glass pane. We need 2 of those. We need 6 of those. 2 of those and 2 of those. Right, these things are in there. Do we have the gates? No. Alright, that's the AND gate. Not and not or. And a diamond plate, which goes in the compressor. So you should have everything you need for these ALUs. And you just need to know how to make paper. Mm-hmm. There we go. Keep an eye on the Ethernet in case this drops again. Okay, so yeah, you just needed to know how to make paper. And you now need to know how to make sugarcane, which is like this. So you should fire up another one of these. So that's that, that's that, that's that. Right, superconductor wire. Superconductor wire is you in the wire mill. Okay. Which is the wire mill. Hey, Mama. How's it going? Right, that is superconductor wire. But you need superconductor plate. So you need a superconductor ingot in a metal press. Okay. And then we need to know how to make a superconductor ingot. Okay, that makes sense. So you... Yep, you're the vacuum freezer. And then superconductor dust in here. You go in there. Frustrated at USPS, but going all right. Hopefully nothing too serious. And then the mixer is these things. Okay, and then we go over here. Right, there's that in the mixer. Received a piece of mail, right? Wrong everything. And can you not just put that back in the post box and let somebody else figure it out? That's what I do when I get wrong mail. I just stick it back in the post box and it's just like, whatever. Right. Can you craft superconductor dust? You need iridium dust. Iridium dust. Sure, iridium dust in the crusher. Yeah, I mean, basically, you just don't accept it. Just like, it's not for me. Alright, superconductor. Annealed copper dust. Okay, annealed copper dust. Can go in the mechanism crusher as well. Crushing factory. There we go. The superconductor wire is crafting. And then last but not least, I need mechanism tritium. Can I convert it? No, we're gonna have to centrifuge. And you need a pattern provider. The pattern upgrades again. So one person says it's on the truck, somebody else says it's not on the truck. It's either on the truck or it's not on the truck. Someone's lying to you. Take my hand off to Never Never Land. Okay, so we can get rid of those now. So we should now be able to craft a qubit in an assembler. So cancel that, cancel that. Now you're crafting the qubit. You're crafting one qubit. I wonder what I'm missing for the rest. I only need one qubit. I only need the one. Oh. Okay, this crashed. Hang on. Right, okay. So we're back from a crash. Um, so... Oh, we do actually need 4. We do actually need 4 qubits. So you're crafting 1. So what do we need for 3 more? We're missing neodymium dust and liquid air. And that's probably because you want the oxygen or maybe the nitrogen. We need like 40 buckets. Fluid input hatch there. Oh, you will need the hot superconductor at some point. Let's try and get like 50 liquid air. Is there a better way of getting this liquid air? In a pressurizer. Yeah, I don't particularly fancy making a pressurizer. Qubit. So you need like 48. Right, okay, so we've got enough liquid air, so we'll take you out now. And the last bit is neodymium. And that comes from monzonite dust. Centrifuge. I mean, yeah, it is cold. I mean, this is a vacuum freezer. Qubits. Okay, so I've got everything else I need for the qubits. I mean, yeah, liquid air would be cold. I mean, liquid nitrogen is very cold, and air is just nitrogen and some other stuff. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, air is 70% nitrogen-ish. Oxygen, the rest is like oxygen and then other. Maybe 16% oxygen. Right, okay, so that's the qubits. Then we need Fortron fluid. Fortron fluid. How? What? How do I get Fortron fluid? So I need to look at modular force fields. MFF. Modular force fields. So I need a focus matrix. Speed module. Force field handbook. I need a frequency card. Let's grab a frequency card. This needs a blank card. Another speed module, and then a Fortron. I need Fortron generation, so I need one of these. A coercion. So you need a battery. Battery's easy. The drive module converts energy from other mods or dischargeable into generate its inventory to generate Fortron. Integrate mode converts Fortron into energy at slight loss. Placing the lapis or nether quartz inside will triple the coercion driver's conversion rate when consumed. And then we'll just grab those. Storing Fortron. The Fortron capacitor is required in any MFF to act as a Fortron buffer and transfers. Large button in the middle of the UI can adjust how the capacitor. Right. Let's just stick this. Now, my internet dropped. I think it's Twitch. This or OBS is doing something. It's definitely something funny. Coercion Deriver is a member. It's generate Fortron from other FE energy. Coercion Deriver is designed to work with the Fortron capacitor to charge it with the Fortron. Fortron is then distributed to other machines by the capacitor. Okay, you are filling with Fortron. I'm just going to do that. And let's grab a storage bus. And cable. Yep, so you can see the Fortron. Okay, so that's the Fortron. So the last thing is the DNA helix. So we need genetics. Allows you to gather DNA from mobs and inject them into yourself or other mobs, granting them new abilities. Scrape mobs or yourself for some organic matter. So I need a scraper. Grim. So now I've got organic matter. Will eventually... Organic matter gathered from mobs will follow a processing chain to eventually give you DNA containing a genetic trait that you could apply to entities. Organic matter will be of the specific type of mob you have scraped. So I need... pig. Apparently. Let's turn the flight off because we can fly quicker. And I'm looking for pigs. There's a pig. Okay, we got some spider as well. Let's go back home. What are you? You are a plasmid. Contains a gene speed. I don't know what we do with you. Okay, so next up we need... I'm going to do this over... I'm going to do this over here, where we've got all this. So I need a cell analyzer. And an overclocker. So overclocker can make a clock. Cell analyzer is going to need this. That's quite a neat way to make a syringe. Right, cell analyzer. Most genetics machines can be sped up using overclockers. What's this plasmid? Night vision. You need power. There we go, and we put the overclocker in. Okay, cells used to create DNA helixes. This is climb walls. Okay, sure. So DNA extractor processes cells into DNA helices. Using a genetic modified cell instead of a regular cell, reveal a stronger DNA helix genetic for that specific mob. Okay, so I need a DNA extractor. And then I need 2 pistons. One, 2, because they have to be sticky. A flux point. And we'll get another overclocker in. So here we've got jump boost. So what do you take? You take... I can get a lot from this. Let's get like, yeah, 40. And I'm wondering whether... So you... And then... DNA helix. And you go in an assembler. You are stuck crafting the iridium dust. If I throw you in there, what do you create? Hang on. Iridium. Oh, you're pushing out that way. That's why. So I'm going to cancel you. You can't store the contents of that. Right, you are crafting up the bioneural circuit. We'll see if that actually manages to finish crafting. And we've got quite a bit in here. I need to massively... I need to, like, be able to double that. This mechanical pipe is still going, though. And you, and you. And then also, let's go sink. So, we are going to... And then we'll go again up here. Mechanical pipe. Let's just make like 100 of this. Right, how many sinks do I potentially need? 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think I can get away with adding another 8 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe even 9. But let's go with 8. One, 2, 3, 4. 6 times 8. That's 5 times 8. And then in the smelting... Can I make you in the alloy smelter? Yeah, we could do it in the alloy smelter, fine. Right, clay blocks. Okay, sinks. Whoa! Why? Why did you stop filling with water? Why did you stop filling with water? Did I accidentally... I don't remember hitting this. Okay. Alright, okay, fine. That's not great. That's not great. That's not great. But it's fine. This is fine. Oh, I think I know what's happened. I think I know what's happened. Yeah, so I think what's happened is all the water went into the sinks. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think all the water went into the sinks. So it meant that, yeah, instead of going into the reactor, it didn't. But, I mean, we've been waiting for an excuse to... I've been waiting for an excuse to make this reactor bigger. Yeah, more radioactivity again. But this time I was wearing all my I'm wearing my mecha suit, so my dosage is 0. I need a bit more of that. I'm gonna need like 20 of those, and I think I need like 10 of those. And this didn't fire. Redstone port. What is it called? It's a logic port. Reactor logic adapter. This is easy enough to build up again, though. At least. Let's grab like 10 of these. So I know next time, if I'm going to add more water like that much water, don't. Or turn the reactor off first. Can I do this? Yes, I can. And you're still crafting up some other stuff. We'll probably have to check. Right. Deuterium and tritium. Let me just check something over here. Are you able to... Okay, you are working. It's just because you're also doing the Monzonite as well. At least the reactor explosion doesn't actually do that much damage. It's probably more the probably more the radiation that's the problem with it. Right. What do you need for crafting more of these? It's just the osmium. Okay, you're crafting a bunch of them. Okay, we can cancel that. Because the thing I'm now interested in is you. 2, 3. Yeah, the Geiger counter is going nuts. Like, this base is completely... We've had a few incidents, a few nuclear incidents. It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Okay, that is all of those. Okay. So you are pushing water in. You're pulling out fluid. You're going to be pulling out that and trashing that. You're putting fissile fuel in there. Okay, we can store much more water now. Right, what happens if we go up to 20? Okay, can we go up to 22? Can we go to 25? Okay, we made it up to 25. Can we make it to 30? Okay, we made it to 30. We do 35. $35 might be about it. Like, if we go 36... Oh no, you're coping. Can we do 40? $40 seems stable. Right, you are on high temperature, you are on critical waste. Okay, and it's nighttime. Right, let's go check on... let's just give you a bit of a smack with that. You were a bit much. How much? How much yttrium does it need? Or neodymium? 3. Or is it the helium that you're trying to craft? I don't know. Maintenance still up. Just getting OBS dropping. I don't think it's my internet. It is the 22nd. Interesting. Why are you still crafting? Are you, like, stuck? Neodymium, yttrium, cadmium, and a bit of helium from monzonite dust. You need 10 EU per tick, which you have plenty of. I'm just gonna throw you in there. I'm gonna put you on blocking mode as well. Because I'm wondering whether the fact that it had hydrogen in was confusing it. Okay, you have that. Now your lava. There we go. We can get you making the carbon dust now. There we go. I think that's all moving now. I think that's all moving. Okay, we are running low on fission fuel though now. I need to work out which of these machines is not running particularly quickly, and I think it's you. Not enough energy, so let's take speed out until it does have enough energy. Yeah. And I should have plenty of power. Yeah, I've got tons of power. Yeah, you're only pulling out like 15,000 though. But your transfer limit is 800,000. Okay, the chemical oxidizer is very quick now. So the other option is, let's grab a flux. And just give you power directly. Hydrofluoric the sulfuric acid. God, I don't even know. You can't put add-ons on the refinery. $135. So it was at 135 buckets. I'm gonna turn the burn rate down. Right, how are we crafting sulfuric acid? Is there a better way? So we're crafting sulfuric acid. In the chemical reactor. We could get sulfuric acid bees, which needs a lava bee and a sulfuric acid bucket. Let's grab like 7 buckets. Lava. So I need a lava bee. Now I have a lava bee in here. Okay, so now I need spruce hive. I'm going to turn you right down to like 20 here because I don't want you running out. Because I need... some honeycomb. This should be enough. Right, I need a campfire. There we go. Grab those shears. Nope. There, and then an expansion box. And let's get a baby as well, because I'll probably need it. And sulfuric acid. Now, I'm assuming there's nothing horribly bad. Sulfuric B. What is your flour? It is a sulfuric acid bucket. Guess you need that. Because, yeah, I can't toss you there. Right, okay. So... block upgrade, productivity, and the simulator. This species can't breed. That species can breed. So let's grab another one of those. Whoops. We'll grab another catcher. Let's grab another catcher. There. Right. So I need one of these. A quantum catcher. There we go. You go in there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go like this. And now I'm hoping that you will... There we go. You produced another lava bee. And you will produce some more lava bees, which will get caught by the catcher. Fine, we'll just grab it myself. One. I need another one, and OBS has dropped again. You didn't... There we go, OBS is back up. I think I can give up now with that. No, I didn't want you to be caught. And then grab the last sulfuric acid. No, that's not what I wanted. And of course it's the last one. It's always the last one. Okay, so we've got acid. I need pipe. And we'll get an ultimate pipe upgrade. And then we just need to make sure that we just need to make sure that we're pushing these in. Let's grab a capacity card. Sulfuric acid cone block. Nice, we got like 20 buckets of the stuff. So what is fissile fuel? You are... You're slacking on the uranium. It's the uranium. It's the problem now. Is it you? Mm-hmm. Right, at least we've got a bit more fissile fuel. How is that all used up already? How do I make uranium seeds? I need Imperium essence. Let's make like 12 of these. And seed base. 1, 2, 3. I need to deal with the this is crafting pretty quick. It's like a bucket every few seconds, like a bucket a second. Uranium comb. There are no uranium bees. There is uranium gear. One, two, three, four. And then insanium. Insanium farmland. Uranium essence. Okay, so these, there are 4 of those going now, so we should be crafting a hell of a lot more. Right, I'm starting to get more fuel. Okay, that's starting to go back up. Okay. Right. What is going on This is stuck somewhere. How are you stuck? Is it you? You need helium. Oh, interesting. You were... That helium is actually a 50% chance. That probably explains a lot. And I can't convert you... on... There we go, we did actually get it. Okay, now you are crafting. Nice. So that is nearly there. And then you... So here, I want you to be inserting on black. And on the down, I want you to extract on black. On the down, I want you to extract on black. And on the down, I want you to extract on black. And you have like 1,000,000 FE, just about. We could probably kick you up a little bit. If we kick you up to 8. So how much antimatter have we got now? 0.38. And you're going... These are all firing off as soon as they've got the waste. So fissile fuel, we can also reprocess. Hang on. Plutonium pellets. If we put you in the chemical injection chamber, and if we actually grab, like, acceleration cards, and put you in there. No, I need the energy cards as well. And then we go reprocessed. And we throw you into the chemical oxidizer. Chemical oxidizer. So if we do this, and then we throw you in there, not that. So you will throw the fissile fuel back in there to reprocess it. And now this is just time. This is just time now. Which is just annoying. Now I wonder if I can get... No. Whatever, that rune. What about ours? Ours. There it is. Soul gems, there's something in here. Oh, there it is. Spellbook there. We got something in occultism. This one here. Box of old tech parts. Oh, these guys down here. Ultimate laser turret. Good. Let's set you to like 40 and let's rip through the... See if we can cope with this for a bit. Yeah, we're doing alright, we're doing alright. We're coping a little bit with that. Okay, we've nearly got a 1/10 of a bucket. God, this stuff takes forever. This takes absolutely forever. How are we doing on tritium? Okay, we're still good on tritium. We could kick you up to that. We're now producing 2 million Fe a tick. Okay. You are starting to drain. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. These ultimate universal cables, like, they support 3.2 million FE per tick. So let's turn that off and refill. Yeah, because these are doing one. We've still got plutonium. Oh, we out of salt? Yeah, we're out of salt. Centrifuge. Are you not crafting that salt dust? We can get brine. And then you are in a chemical crystallizer. Chemical crystallizer, which is this one here. Why are you not... Why are you not crafting? Oh, you're missing a channel. Okay. You are full. Okay, can I pull anything off? And then take you there. You're still connected. You're still connected. 31, 30, 12. Okay, let's got the channel back. It's a little tricky. We may have to... We may have to do some work at some point, but I think we're basically done. I think... Like, I've proved this. I've proved this. So what I'm gonna do... Because I cannot be bothered to wait for all of this just for 2 antimatter. So I'm just gonna give me I'm just gonna give myself 2 antimatter. And I don't even care. It's just so slow. Right, this bioneural circuitry, are you crafting? Or am I missing something? You've got 4 of those, 16 of those. Do you have to be empty. Maybe you have to be... Right, let's just grab the last one of these. Maybe it's not that. So we want a DNA decryptor. DNA. Let's just grab those out. And let's see if you craft with... So if we go like this... plasmid infuser, plasmid... Gene weakness, gene... Unknown is what I'm looking for. Let's see if I can get some, like, basic. Where's my scraper? There it is. Let's just get a stack of player matter. You want to be gene unknown. See if it works with player DNA. Oh, maybe what the problem is, it's not overclocked enough. Yes, it was that. Okay, we can get the bio neural circuit. Which is this one. Which is the top one. And the mechanized supercomputer. So this is the mid upper level. This is the pyramid top. So you... Okay, and then the pyramid top is these three. And then we need a beacon. And then that gets us the Nether Star of Infinite Cacti, and we have fed the beast. So from here on, this machine will convert Nether Stars into Creative Ascension, which is used to activate the FTB pyramid. Haste and regen. Oh, do you have to be a special beacon? Place a beacon on top of the pyramid, then use the Nether Star of Cactus to activate it. Oh. Nether... is there a weird beacon? I don't get what's going on with this beacon, but... Wait. Ah, I wonder if you just don't have sky access. Yeah, that's the problem. There we go. So we got some creative ascension. What can we do with this? So I can make a creative energy cell, solar flight mastery, a creative chemical tank, creative destructor, creative source jar, creative constructor, a creative jetpack, creative energy cube, creative compressed iron block, creative compressor, an item selector, creates an unlimited amount of items, creative importer, creative disk interface, a fluid selector, and a creative exporter. Nice. So that is the pack done. And that would also give us creative flight. So that's good. So that'll do for Minecraft Evolution. I'm not going to bother making any anything like that. I'll probably give Minecraft a rest for a bit. I need to go back to 2 Point Museum and back to Factorio as well, because we're waiting for those. But this has been fun. It's the first pack I've completed for a while that's not been on like a multiplayer server. Yeah, that was good. That was interesting. I need to get all these uploaded to YouTube as well. I'm well behind on uploading them. But thanks for watching. YouTube, like, share, subscribe, so on and so forth.